Yes, this is your girl Tasha. I want to talk about Atlien Brown and how and how what's the word I'm looking for? I want to talk about Atlien Brown, Michelle Atlien Brown, and how wicked she is, how sneaky she is. She posted a video of T.S. Madison, and she's claiming that Madison is stalking her. Heifer, nobody's stalking you. I mean, you started all the trouble with Maddie, whispering in Kaya's ear, and Kaya, like a little puppet, she acts out and throwing shade, and she's a grandmother, which I can't believe a grandmother acts like that. And Michelle Atlien Brown, you can't keep any friends. I don't understand it. I mean, I heard your twat smells. I've heard all of these things, and you lost a six-figure job because of your mouth. Now I see why. Because you were running back and forth to the human resources reporting people. You were working allegedly at the Georgia lottery place. And you were running back, starting trouble at work. And then you can't keep any friends. Every time I look, you don't have any, you've lost a friend. Josh, you're not friends with Josh. I figured that wouldn't last. And Josh is a Capricorn, like myself. And when we take somebody, Capricorns, when we look at somebody dear and near to our heart as a friend, we really care about them. And I could tell Josh really cared about you. And all you did was use him for your little flunky. And when you started him with his channel, then when he probably was getting more views than you got rid of him. Because you're boring by yourself. You're not exciting. Not at all. So Josh was your sidekick. And for some reason you got mad with him. And then I clocked a couple of his videos, and he looks hurt. He acts kind of silly, but you can see the hurt deep inside because of the way you acted. I know a Capricorn. When we're friends with somebody and somebody hurts us, we really feel hurt. And you can tell Josh is hurt, even though he jokes and talks and whatever. You can tell he's still hurt. You can see the hurt in his eyes because of you. You can't keep friends. And I believe you flagged me one time. I mean, it's ridiculous, Atlien. I mean, you sit up, you start trouble, you're a troublemaker. You put all that in Kaya's ear. Now you and Kaya probably aren't friends. And then you want to keep the Madison thing going. That's because I think you want to keep yourself relevant. You want to keep yourself relevant. So you figure, oh, let me start some more crap with TS and Kaya. Because you're boring. You're boring. I mean, you have no personality. You're dry. All you are is a troublemaker. And then you're sitting with that lawyer who I don't believe is a lawyer. You sit with him talking about your cases. How ignorant. And that doesn't look like a lawyer, a professional lawyer sitting up laughing about cases with you. I mean, that just totally threw me because I don't understand how a lawyer would do that. So I don't even believe that was a real lawyer. Y'all sitting up eating Caesar salad and coconut cake and making fun and talking about cases. I mean, really. That isn't professional of a lawyer. And you may not know me, you may not even ever see this video, but let me tell you, baby girl, you need to knock it off. You need to go sit in some analyst or therapist chair and talk your problems over, because you have real issues. When anybody can't keep friends, when anybody keeps starting trouble, when anybody keeps drop somebody because when they're done, they're finished with them. I mean, really, I wouldn't be friends with you at all. Then you whisper in Kaya's ear because allegedly she can't read or write. So God knows what you put in her ear, and she believes it. I mean, come on, Atlien, stop it. I mean, I know you have a lot of people that probably take you to court. So you need to stop the nonsense. You are too old for that. And you lie about your weight. You're not small, honey. You're not losing any weight. You eat and you love your wine and taking calls, and you're boring. You have no personality. And that's why you're mad with Josh. I bet you that's why you're mad with Josh, because he has more viewers. Whether Josh is gay, straight, who cares? He has more viewers. And I think that you're jealous because you said you're not helping anybody else. You'll help somebody else if it's to your advantage. And I'm sure you got something out of hooking Josh up and everybody else. You fell out with Funky Dineva, putting his business in the street. That was so tacky. Then you had a celebration party when you got your money. You thought you'd start junk there and maybe your ratings would go higher, and nothing. Funky Dineva paid you no mind, which he should have. Because all that is starting trouble, Miss Atlien. You're a troublemaker. You look like a troublemaker. Then you try to do your hair. It looks like you try to do your hair like Kaya with the twists and stuff. And you talk about haters. Who the hell is hating on you? You're nothing to hate on. I don't see anything to hate about you, sweetie. You put your braids up like Kaya. You try to show off all your shoes. Shoes and clothes and hairstyle ain't making it, baby, if you don't have the look. And you don't have the look. I'm sorry, Atlien, you don't have the look. And for all the Atlien fans, I know I'm going to get comments or whatever, but FYI, I could care less. I just had to speak my mind, because when she posted that thing with Kaya, she's starting trouble with Maddie. But yet, and so she's afraid of Maddie. She's calling Maddie a man, this and that and the other. So why are you messing with Maddie? If you feel Maddie is so much of a man, why would you keep messing with him? With her? I'm getting tongue-tied. I'm getting pissed. You should leave Madison alone. She doesn't acknowledge you. She doesn't even acknowledge that you're on the face of the earth. But you consistently try to start something up because she won't clap back. Maddie is making money, honey. She doesn't have time for your nonsense and your mess starting. She has no time for that. Okay, baby? So You posting your little videos, trying to stay relevant, trying to keep trouble starting. Kaya talking her nonsense. After a while, her roasting gets monotonous. She's reading when she should. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Kaya's always reading somebody. What about her? After a while, roasting gags get tired, honey. Do something productive. Kaya, too. Do something productive. Come up with your own ideas. Always starting trouble trying to roast people and this and that and the other. Get over it, girl. Find something else to do, talk about. Be relevant. Be creative yourself. Stop trying to bring up old stuff to stay relevant. Okay, Atlien? You're not funny anymore. You've never been funny. You're boring. You can't keep friends. You put a battery in Kaya's back, wind her up, and she's like this. I mean, really, Atlien, knock it off. You're too old. You're too old for all that drama. You really, really are. It's a shame. And poor Josh somewhere wounded because you dropped him as a friend. You should be ashamed of yourself, Atlien. Michelle Brown, you should be ashamed of your behavior and the way you do people. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to go. What goes around, my love, comes around. Karma's a bitch, and one day you're going to get your karma. If you were so bad that day, you wouldn't have ran in the car when you started nonsense with that Shekinah and Josh out there like a fool trying to protect you, and you're in the car shivering. You need to stop it, Atlien. Knock it off with these fake lawyers. Knock it off dropping friends. Well, who cares? I don't care about that. I'm just saying stop your nonsense. Stop trying to start trouble to stay relevant. Go back to your blog or vlog or whatever the hell you do. But you're boring. Why don't you try spicing up your personality or doing something? Do something way more productive. Yes, honey, you're boring. Do something, find something better. Find something better because you're boring. And that's all I have to say. And like I said, stupid Kaya follows you reading Maddie. She's tired. All that Maddie stuff is over with. It's in the ground. Y'all beat a dead horse. It's like beating a dead horse. All that's over with. It's not funny anymore. It's redundant. So I suggest you and Kaya knock it off and find something else to do. Find something else to roast or whatever, if you're even friends with Kaya. But anyway, knock it off. That's all I had to say, because I'm sick of it. It's all. Nobody cares about that anymore. Maddie especially doesn't care. Like I said, knock it off, Atlien Brown. Go find something more productive to make yourself shine, because this is not working. No. This shenanigans, this troublemaking that you do, it's not working, baby. So try something else. I think the gig is over, okay? Anyway, that's all I had to say.